Right, straight line graphs are known as linear graphs, and that's what we've got here. And do you see it gives us the equation of a straight line, y equals 3x plus 2. And that might remind you of something like you might have studied y equals mx plus c, where the m is the gradient, that means how steeply the line is going up the page or down the page, and c is where it crosses the y-axis, the y-intercept. But let's just say you didn't remember that for the time being, okay? It does tell you something else. It says the x values starts at -2, and we have some y value for a coordinate, and there's also an x value of x equals 4. But we don't know the y coordinates. But fortunately for us, they've told us how to convert an x value into a y value. It says, if you multiply your x number by 3 and add 2, it turns into a y number. So 4 times by 3 is 12, add 2 is 14, and -2 times by 3 is -6, add 2 is -4. Now if you're not super confident about your negative numbers, just check on your calculator. So I'm going to do -2 times by 3, so I'm going to use the negative button, 3 times by -2 equals -6, and then add the 2, and I get -4. So I can easily check that I've got the right coordinates. Now what you want to do is plot those 2 points on your graph. So I'm going to put little x's at -2, -4. That's the first one I've got to do, isn't it? -2, -4. So put an x there. Okay. And we don't want to draw past that dot at that x. Okay. And the next one along 4 and up 14. Another little x. Okay. And now we're going to get out our ruler. And this is why we need a long ruler rather than that little 15cm one. It's better to have a 30cm ruler, a clear one if you can. And we're going to connect these 2 lines and stop at the x's. Okay, these are the 2 extremes of the line. Right, because I'm not in camera for the whole line, but I'll show you hopefully at the end. Okay, so that's what I think the graph looks like. Now we're in a position where we can check to see if we're right, because the teacher, remember, told you about y equals mx plus c, where the m is the gradient, and you can see that the gradient is going up 3 blocks for every one it goes along. That's the gradient 3. Okay, do you see that's going up 3 for every one it goes along? And do you see it crosses at 2, which is what the equation asks us to do. So now that I've seen that, I'm very confident I've done the right thing. Okay, and let's find out how many marks that's worth, shall we? Yeah, so I think the method I've shown you is probably the best one. And those of you who try to use y equals mx plus c straight away, sometimes got the numbers muddled up, so perhaps steer away from that. And let's see how many marks. So, 3 mark question. 3 marks for not 3 minutes work, that's great.